Good morning, everyone. We will start the morning call. Uh, US markets were flat on Monday. Over the weekend, we saw that First Republic Bank was bought by JP Morgan Chase, which will be seen as positive. But on the other hand, this week on Wednesday, the Federal Reserve is again expected to hike rates by 25 basis points. That's why we saw a mixed reaction in the US stock markets. Asian stocks this morning are mixed with a mildly positive bias. Many markets yesterday were closed. If we talk about India, manufacturing activity has accelerated further and touched a 4-month high in April, boosted by robust new business growth. Manufacturing PMI increased from 56.4 in March to 57.2 in April. Also, GST collections for the month of April stood at 1.87 lakh crore, which is the highest ever. However, in terms of growth, it is on expected lines at 12% year-on-year growth, which is similar to the nominal GDP growth rate. So things are on track until now. The slowdown which people are expecting, at least until date, that has not hit, but it is expected from commentaries of various large caps that maybe in coming months there could be some mild slowdown in the domestic economy as well. I will now invite the technical team to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Jehan. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open with a gap opposite, and we are likely to witness a positive mood during the day. On the technical front, as of now, Nifty is trading above 18,000 psychological mark, which is a very strong point. And this rally is likely to be extended towards 18,200 to 220 levels on the higher side. Any more above that level on the closing basis, the rally is likely to be continued towards 18,340 to 18,440 mark on the higher side. Whereas on downside, as of now, the immediate support is placed at 18,000 psychological mark. If it's break that level on the closing basis, then we are likely to witness some sort of a profit booking, which might take a Nifty towards 17,940 to 900 levels on the downside. Coming towards Bank Nifty, for today intraday purpose, the first resistance is placed at around 43,500. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentum towards 43,740 to 800 levels on the higher side. Whereas on low side, as of now, the support is placed at 43,000 and 42,700 levels. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 19,250, 19,320 are the crucial resistance level. We need to keep eye on it. On the flip side, 19,060, 18,940 are the two support levels. Now coming towards the stock specific, Hero Motocorp really looks very good. From the last week, we have seen that the auto packs was really doing very well. The stock is trading about 25.40 or levels. We believe that it has a potential to reach up to 26.25, 26.30 levels on the higher side. So one can those who are having any long positions, they can hold on with a trailing stop loss of 2490. That's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives data, overall structure looks positive as we are seeing from last 3 to 4 days that the market structure and the overall OI positions which are getting shifted on the upper end is at the positive front because the put at the positions are continuously getting added up at a near ATM strikes. Well, as per the current scenario, we are seeing that on the Friday session, almost at 18,000 and 17,000 strike put right got it up, added up heavily. While against that, we are seeing the call right positions almost half the addition against the put right. The major resistance right now for the Nifty would be at the current basis would be 18,300 level. Once Nifty gets a clearance of 18,300 level, then the next level would be 18,500 level. So hold a long position with the support of 18,000 strike. Currently, PCR yes, Friday closed at 1.32 level. PCR is continuously trading above 1.15 level, which is a positive sign. While India VIX is currently trading at 11 level. Once if India VIX goes about 13.5 level, at that point of time, you should get cautious. So hold your long position with the support of 18,000 level. On the stock specific and sectoral specific, we expect a banking, finance, and IT counter to show some positive strength. Selective counters would be like IDFC First Bank, Ashok Leyland, M&M Finance, and Tech Mahindra. This four counter looks positive, while short covering can be witnessed in these four counters sharply. So that's it from the derivative front. Thank you.
On the results front, a lot many results are from the banking and NBFCs have come. Kotak Mahindra result was above expectation because of higher NIMs. NIM came at 5.75% versus sequentially 5.47%. This was due to a high yielding unsecured credit book which witnessed strong growth. And also because of this, the bank achieved its highest ever return on asset of 3%. So this is positive for Kotak. Mahindra and Mahindra financial result is in line with expectation, mainly led by lower provisions, which were at almost zero. Loan book grew 27% year on year, 7% QOQ. Asset quality continued to improve, and we remain positive. Star Health and Allied Insurance result has improved. Gross domestic premium income grew 14% year on year, mainly led by retail segment. Market share in retail is at 34% versus last quarter 33%, and even combined ratio has declined to 91% against expectation of 94%. So this is positive. We remain positive on the company. CSB Bank profit remained flat sequentially despite strong growth in balance sheet. So this was mainly because of a steep decline in net interest margin, which fell from 5.8% in December to 5.4% in March. Bank said that they will be preferring to grow faster rather than having higher NIMs. So they are willing to sacrifice NIMs to even 5% level going forward. But on the other hand, growth is expected to be maintained at 30% level, which is much higher than the system level growth. So near term might be sideways move, but long term we remain positive. SBI Cards result is marginally above expectation. Spread and NIM have now stabilized after falling for last many quarters. Asset quality was stable. Market share remains stable now at around 18.2%. Overall, it seems like a compounding stock of maybe 20-25% going forward. So we remain positive from long-term perspective. L&T Finance result was in line with expectation. Loan book remained flat. However, retail loans grew 35% year on year and now are forming 70% of total book. Wholesale loans declined by 37%. And net NPA continues to decline. It's now at just 1.5% and we are positive. IDFC First Bank result is above expectation due to continued expansion in NIMs. NIMs, every quarter we have seen NIM continue to expand. Now they are at 6.4%, the highest in the banking sector from 6.1% in previous quarter. Net NPA has now dipped below 1%. So result is positive for IDFC First. Lastly, RBL Bank result is in line with expectation. Management has met its guidance of reaching 1% ROA by quarter 4, which was mainly due to reduction in credit cost. Their goal is to improve the ROA by 10 to 20 basis points each year. Main lever for ROA expansion will be expansion in NIMs because of mix in shift of retail segment from wholesale. Advances guidance they have given that they will grow at 20% going forward for next 3 years. So overall positive for RBL Bank. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Ultratech cement result was broadly in line with expectation. Sales volume improved to 31.7 million ton versus 25.9 million ton last quarter, mainly due to higher capacity utilization levels, which stood at 95% during quarter 4. EBITDA per ton came in at 1,048 per ton. Versus 903 per ton quarter on quarter. EBITDA per ton grew mainly due to improvement due to cost reduction in its raw material prices and fuel power and fuel prices. The demand environment continues to remain strong, and the cement industry is likely to grow by 7 to 8%, whereas Ultratech is likely to outperform the industry growth by 400 to 500 basis points, aided by capacity expansions. The company has taken various initiatives such as digitization, optimizing lead distance, and higher usage of alternative fuels to control its costs. Uh, Ultratech is likely to benefit from robust expansion plans without leveraging its balance sheet, structural cost improvement, and holding leadership position in the industry. So all in all, the outlook for Ultratech remains positive. Thank you.
Good morning. Atul Limited has announced the results on Friday, and the result is below expectation. The revenue degrew by 12.8% YOY and 5.8% QOQ. The global slowdown has hit the many segments such as pigments, 2,4-D, and as well as epoxy business of the company. The positive raw material cost pressures have eased. However, this again shows a lack of demand. Further decline in RM cost had an impact on pricing of end products due to subdued demand, and the prices were lower than RM costs, which has impacted the top line performance. The EBITDA margin came below expectations at 12.5% versus 13.6% QOQ and 15% YOY. Profit declined by 33% YOY and 16% QOQ. The stock is trading at PE of 27.7 times to FY24 EPS, and the near-term outlook is looking negative. Himadri Specialty Chemical Limited result has improved. The revenue grew by 23.4% YOY at rupees 1,029 crore on account of overall volume growth of 1.3% YOY. EBITDA margin improved at 12.2% versus 5.2% YOY. The stock is trading at a PE of 18.2 times to TTM EPS. Rosari Biotech Limited result was okay. The revenue degrew by 7.4% YOY. However, the margins were stable at 13.4% versus the 11.9% YOY. The quarter EPS is at rupees 5.3, and the stock is trading at a PE of 22.8 times to FY24 EPS. Vedant Fashions Limited result was in line with the expectation. The revenue grew by 15.3% YOY. However, it degrew by 22.6% on a sequential basis. The EBITDA margin came at 49.1% versus 48.6% YOY. The stock is trading at a PE of 61.2 times to FY24 EPS, and the outlook remains neutral over the near term. Thank you.
Commodities team can take over.
Yeah, thank you, Jehan. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we are likely to witness some profit taking in gold and silver. So selling around 59,900 is recommended, and we can expect prices on downside 450 to 250 levels. So selling on rise is recommended for the day. Silver also one can sell around the July contract 75,500 levels, and on downside we can expect 74,700 to 74,500 on lower end. Crude oil, there could be some sideways movement from 6,300 to 6,100, so one can trade within the range. For the trading purpose, one can sell around 62.50 and maintain a stop loss of 63.10. On lower end, 61.50 to 61.30 is the range where one can buy for a pullback and maintain a stop loss of 6,100. Natural gas prices are consolidating. However, prices are witnessing some selling pressure from 200 to 205 levels. So selling around 193 is recommended, and this could be in a range bound movement. Prices are expected to test from 196 to 182. So selling around 193 and maintain a stop loss of 197. On lower end, 187 to 182 is the target we are looking for. In metal front, copper for trading purpose, one can sell uh, around 751 52 levels and maintain a stop loss of 56 on downside. 746 to 45 is the support area where we are looking to witness some buying interest also. So for trading purpose, one can buy around 46 for 45 levels and maintain a stop loss of 740. um, Zinc also, as long as prices are holding 236 levels, one can expect some upside till 240, 241. So buy as long as holding above 236. That's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take over from here.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. In USD INR, we witnessed a very short range movement for last two trading sessions. Today onwards, we also assuming that there is a very short range movement in the range of 82.05 higher levels and 81.80 in the lower range. So one can initiate long positions around 81.80 or 81.75 range with a stop loss of 81.80 for the target of 81.90 and 82.05 levels. One can initiate short positions also around 82.02 to 82.05 levels with a stop loss of 82.12 levels for the target of 81.85 and 81.78 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate long positions above 90.16 levels. The price is sustaining above these levels with a stop loss of 89.90 for the target of 90.35 and 90.46 levels. In JBP INR, one can initiate short positions around 82.40 with a stop loss of 102.68 levels for the target of 102.25 and 102.18 levels. One can initiate also long positions if we get some levels around 102.15 to 102.05 levels with a stop loss of 101.89 level for the target of 102.25 and 102.38 levels. Thank you.